Hey everybody, it is Minnie back again. Whatever. I think this is the fourth one. I don't know. Anyways, so we ended last time with this blue flower that was very pretty, and the enemy of my enemy is my friends. Says it wasn't attacking me or doing anything really to me. Um, you know, Pretty sure that it's on my side. I don't want to hurt the flower, but also, there's 3 or 4 other bad guys in the room. So I called over Kierkegaard and was like, hey, this thing, I think it might be a sign that we're like doing the right thing and decide this dungeon and try to clear it out or whatever, castle. And yeah, so let's do the thing. So Kierkegaard like approached and immediately got like doused with some kind of like attack or, you know, action from the flower. And then Kirda like became like very infatuated with the flower. I got hit with it too, but like I did a some kind of save or whatever. So that's that. You can kind of see there's the flower and the other side. So okay, um, let's see what we got. Let's skip forward. I think we're about here. These are the routes we're cleared. That's where we go. Okay, so we killed the flower. We're clearing the other rooms. Continue to arbor, and there is a lot of like smaller battles. Some of them like were pretty like not challenging, but like just Spirit Guardians was going hard into it. I'm trying to make sure we're not taking too much damage and mitigating a lot of the stuff. This one was kind of interesting. So we opened the door, we looked through the door. We saw these guys. He did a twin spell, I believe, that this was his time, and hit the ones that have damage on them. And then they started surrounding me, and I can't hit all that many at once. And I didn't want to take as much damage as what I was assuming was going to happen. So I turned undead. It's a channel divinity for my life cleric, and then I nuked them pretty good. So there's another one. This was just a little bit later, and I was doing. I think I said last time that I was doing Spirit Guardians on a third level. I did like a we did a rest. We did a bunch of we did one short rest, I know, and then we were. Oops, sorry, hang on. Then we were talking about a long rest, and I was trying to save the last bit of my magic, which after the fourth level spell slot, I was basically out of. So I should have handled that a little bit because I had a 3 and a 4. So I used the 3 to heal him completely up with the intention of using the fourth to try to heal myself up, that sort of thing. Well, it didn't work out that way, but it sounded like an okay plan. It just didn't do anything. This one is a personal best. So and he failed to save, so he took full damage. And I didn't get a picture of this one, but it was like I think there was 2 7s, a 5, and a 3 or something. But it was the hardest hit, as you can see. Wow, Minnie, that's a new personal best. Maybe that should be the picture. Probably not. I'll take a picture of it anyways. So I was pretty happy with that because I don't see many max hits. And then this one, as you can see, I cast Spirit Guardians on the skeleton mage, and then his save is 17 versus a DC 15 for the skeleton mage, and then it's verse mini success. So he succeeded against mine because I think the spell save DC is 15 and he had a 17. So he rolled higher, so he gets a success. However, he still takes half damage. However, it's the radiant damage 48. That's a max roll. 8, 8, 8, 8 for 32 damage at half, and then you can see Damage Spirit Guardian 16 to Skeleton Mage half. He does half damage. Damage exceeds hit points by 8, so he only had 8 more hit points or whatever it was. So he's dying, short version. So yay. So that's the first time I've rolled max damage. Now, this one is going to be on your screens for quite a while. I did take too many pictures. There was a lot going on, and this is the final boss. Now, there was two other bosses that I should have took pictures of. I thought I did, and I didn't. But there was a big spider that took me way too long to find because it was like hiding up on this like raised, not like walkway, but like a bridge, kind of in the southwestmost part of the dungeon. I don't know if I'm being too descriptive or not, so I apologize if it's doing too crazy. I haven't focused on a lot of the monsters. I don't know a lot of their names personally, or Mitty hasn't seen most of these before, but most of them were undead of some type, like a skeleton, a ghoul, or whatever. This is, I know it's a crimson, it's like a Crimson Paladin or something. I'll figure it out and I'll try to put it in the comments or whatever. Oh, and by the way, thank you for listening to me ramble. I'm doing this so hopefully for my party we get back into session. If they have questions, they can look at this and be like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of what was going on." And probably nobody is going to watch this anyway. So hi, Bob. So, but anyways, right before this one, there was a I think a mage that had he could teleport. He had some kind of arcane magic, but he literally missed me twice in a row. And then with between the spirit guardians, we mowed down his other, like his lieutenant or whatever you want to call him, the other dude that was with him. And then Kirga just went like Nova and just like nuked everything. So this one This one's the last boss, but so there was a spider, kind of like a mini boss. What took longer, just because we couldn't get a hold of it like as much. It's very weird. It was like a Eldridge Creeper or something. I don't know. I apologize. I should have wrote it down. But and this time we've been doing this for a few hours, and I did not want to keep burning up time if possible. It was getting kind of whatever. So anyway, we have that, and we're going. And this one, like I said, this one is a very long, drugged out battle, and you can see we're both down. The little dots on our characters. Kirika's down. Was doing most of the damage. Spirit Guardians. I had it at a level. He was doing more damage than I could heal, and you can see he's got some damage too. And then the chat box says the last hit is more than many can handle. They fell unconscious, so very not a good situation. And I'm definitely gonna. I want to push through and try to get the rest of this done. So I did not stay down. We had potions that we found in the dungeon itself. So Kyuka actually rolled a nat 20, popped back up, and gave me a potion. There's like the details of this fight are I wasn't recording, and I thought I was dead. Because he was targeting me and he has like 3 attacks. I reached out, I tried to banish him, try to buy us some time to get healed back up and stuff. It did. He succeeded my, the check or whatever. And so then I had just third level spell slots as the highest. I only have fourth level spell slots. Anyways, so I tried to, just kind of hanging on for dear life. No joke. And so I'm like, oh goodness. And there was he was healing. I didn't notice it at first, but because Spirit Guardians is doing the thing, he couldn't heal while that was active. So that's probably another reason why he was targeting me. Honestly, he may have like obvious. well, a lot. There's not a lot obvious. I keep saying obviously. Um, so if any one thing didn't go exactly perfectly here, I would have been dead. And I have a lot of times with this character, and I don't want this character to die. But that's the way it works when you roll dice and stuff. Um, but so I went down a few times, and Kiriga was able to get me a potion and at least get me back up my feet. I burnt every third level spell slot I had doing Spirit Guardians and like did rolls, and I honestly couldn't tell you the last thing that actually brought him down and killed him, but we had a success. Not not a big fancy one, but at the end of the day, was able to get through it, and we had to cut it short. Like I had to get stuff for my kids, and also, like I said, it'd been quite a while on this last session. Um, I don't want to spoil some of the mechanics in the dungeon in case like it gets run again or whatever, but it was super awesome. There is more to be said about the loot. One of the things I do know what it is. Um, I might save that for next time because I don't know. I It is one of the things that I will definitely be keeping for the short term, and I don't want to. I want to save something for next time. But there's a lot more stuff, and I'm going to probably at least do two more things just to finish up on the battle, the aftermath, and stuff. That hasn't happened yet as I'm talking now, and so then also getting back to the party, trying to reintegrate with them, giving them a back brief, and then talking about the magic items plural that I got from this adventure. So it'll definitely help out the group and hopefully put some money back towards Minnie's Inn or whatever Minnie's Established is called, or so anyway. So I think that's it. Let me just double check. Oh, there's no YouTube. Oh, yep, there is great. D&D is much cheaper. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.